Good morning, everyone! This is your teacher Sam and welcome to our virtual class. Watch closely and listen carefully to our lesson for today. Are you ready? Let's go! Unit 4, our body. Today we are going to learn the organs and functions of human body. Organs and their functions. First, we have eyes. Eyes is to see. Eyes to see. Look at the picture. The boy is looking at the bird. He is using his eyes. Eyes to see. Nose. Nose. Nose is to breathe and smell. Look at the girl. The girl is smelling the flower. She is using her nose. Ears. Ears is to listen. Ears to listen. Look at the picture. The woman is listening to the music. She is using her ears. Mouth. Mouth. Mouth is to speak and to eat. Mouth to speak and to eat. Look at the picture. The woman is using her mouth to eat. We have two hands, and hands is for picking up things. Also touching. Look at the picture. The girl is grabbing or picking up some garbage. Feet. Feet. Feet to walk. Look at the girl. She is walking using her feet. Let's learn the components of each organ. We have here eyes, nose, ears, mouth, and hands. Let's see the components of our ears. Ears. First, we have helix. Say the word helix. Helix. This is the curved edge around the top of the outer ear. Now please try to touch your helix. Yes, that is called helix. Next component is concha. Concha. Yes, as you see, the spelling says concha, but the correct pronunciation for this is concha. This is the external ear leading to its central opening. Now please try to touch your concha. Where's your concha? Yes, that's your concha. We also have earlobe. Earlobe. Now your turn. Say the word earlobe. Yes, so this is the soft and fleshy lower part of the external ear. Now please touch your earlobe. Where is your earlobe? Next, we have pinna. Pinna. Say the word pinna. Yes, this is the external part of the ear. It's protruding. Sometimes this is also called auricle or concha. Auricle or concha. And lastly, we have the ear canal. Ear canal. This is the passageway where the sound wave travels through the ear. Ear canal. This is our ears. This is used for listening to music, listening to our teachers. Right now, you're listening to me. You're using your ears. And listening to other people, especially our parents, our mom and dad, our brothers and sisters, also our friends. Let's proceed to our eyes. Let's see what are the components of eyes. First, we have here our upper eyelid. Upper eyelid. Upper eyelid are the folds that cover the front of the eyeball when closed. It is known as the curtain of our eyes. Lower eyelid. From the word lower, it is found under or below our eyes. This is a pair of the upper eyelid. It also closes when we are going to close our eyes. Lower eyelid. Next, we have our eyeball. Eyeball. Your turn, say the word eyeball. Yes, we have two eyeballs, right? Because we have two eyes. This is the round part of the eye. It is inside our eyes. It's called eyeball because it looks like a ball, right? It is round. Eyeball. And lastly, we have eyelash. Eyelash. These are the short curved hairs growing on the edges of the eyelids. Eyelash. Now please touch your eyelashes. Yes. Can you feel the hairs? Those are called eyelashes or eyelash. Eyes. We use our eyes to watch TV, read books, bird watching, also looking out the window. We use our eyes to see. Let's talk about our mouth. So first we have here our superior lip and inferior lip. Yes, these two are the lips of our mouth. Superior meaning it's on the upper lip, and inferior, it's in the lower lip. We also have our teeth. Teeth is one of the components of the mouth. Teeth. Yes, that's teeth. Next we have our tongue. Tongue. And lastly, we have the oral cavity. Mouth is used for eating, drinking, talking, or speaking, and singing. Now let's talk about the components of our nose. First, we have here nasal bridge. Nasal bridge. This is the upper or bony part of our nose. Now touch your nasal bridge. Where is your nasal bridge? Over here. Yes. Next, we have our nostril. Nostril. These are the two holes of our nose. This is the passageway of whatever we are smelling or if we are breathing. Nostril. Next, we have nasion. Nasion. This is found at the top of our nose. ala. Ala. This is called the ring of the nose. It is in the lower lateral surface of the external nose. This is called ala. And lastly, we have our nasal tip. Nasal tip. This is the tip of our nose. Now, put your finger up and touch your nasal tip. Yes, that's right. So those are the components of our nose. Our nose is commonly used for smelling and breathing. Let's talk about components of the arms. Arms. Now stretch your arms. High up. Great job. So this is called the hand. Hand. We have two hands, right? Yes. Next we have wrist. Wrist. Forearm. Forearm. Armpit. Armpit. Upper arm. Upper arm. And we have elbow. Elbow. And lastly, let's talk about the components of our hands. Look at your hand. You have 10 fingers, right? Yes, and all of these fingers have their names. First we have index finger. Index finger. This is usually used when we are pointing. Index finger. Next, we have middle finger. Middle finger. This is called ring finger because this is the finger that we use when putting on our rings. For example, when we are getting married. Ring finger. Next, we have our little finger. Little finger. This is the smallest finger of our hand. Little finger. And our last finger is the thumb. Thumb. This is usually what we're going to do when we say, very good, showing your thumb. We also have our palm and back of the hand. Palm and back of hand. Now, what are the uses of our hands? It is used for touching, also picking up things, and the list goes on and on. We use it for writing, drawing, cooking. We also use our hands when we're eating, right? When we're using the utensils, spoon and fork, chopsticks, and many more. And let's not forget our feet. Our feet is very important to us. This is used in walking, running, jumping, and many more. Let's practice. Look at the picture and tell me what part of the body are we going to use. First picture. Is it A, ears, B, nose, or C, feet? What is used for smelling? You're right. It's letter B, nose. Nose is used for smelling. Now look at the picture. Two people are talking. What are they using? Is it A, mouth, B, eyes, or C, hands? Very good! It's mouth. We use our mouth when we speak or when we talk. Now for our last question. Look at the picture. Is she using A, feet, B, ears, or C, hands? What do we use when we are writing? You're right! Letter C. It's hands. Very good. Let's talk about the 5 senses. Humans have 5 senses. These are the sense of sight. We use our eyes, right, to see. It's called sense of sight. We also have our sense of hearing. Sense of hearing. This is when we listen to something and we use our ears. Sense of hearing. Next, we have touch. Sense of touch. We use our hands to touch. Next, we have sense of smell. Smell. Sense of smell. We use our nose to smell. And lastly, we have our sense of taste. Sense of taste. We use our mouth to taste. Taste if it's sweet, bitter, or sour. Now that we have learned our lesson about organs and functions of our human body, as well as our 5 senses, let's answer our activity book. Please open your book on pages 113, 114, 115, 120, and 121. Page 113. Look at the picture of the girl. Match the words to the organs. Please write a line. Page 114. Draw pictures of organs from the descriptions below. Number 1. This organ is used to breathe and smell. What is it? Yes, you're right, it's nose. So please draw a nose. Number 2, look at a kitten. Number 3, listen to a bird sing. Number 4, pick up a pencil. And number 5, walk to school. Now below, tick or put check in front of the circle of the correct answer. Number 1, what is the function of eyes? Is it to see, to listen, or to smell? Please tick the correct answer. Page 115. Let's answer number 2 to number 7. Number 2. What is the function of ears? Number 3. What is the function of a nose? Number 4. What is the function of a mouth? Number 5. What is the function of hands? Number 6. What is the function of feet? And lastly, number 7. What can be summarized from this activity? Is it each organ has the same function and can replace each other? Or each organ has different functions and work specifically but coordinately? Now please tick the correct answers. Page number 120. Draw a line to match the objects to the organs according to its function. Use different colors for each line. So you can use blue, green, pink, yellow, up to you. So first we have here glasses, shoes, gloves, and food. Number 2. Page 121, our last activity. Please match the organ from the pictures given to its function. So we have here organs. Look at the picture and our functions. First, to listen, to breathe and smell, to eat, to see, and to pick up things. Match it to the correct picture. And that's all for today's lesson. I hope you had a great time learning with me today, and see you again to our next class. Goodbye!